Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model communities. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet Earth. We all have to coexist together.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailashians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing.
Nithyanandam Paramashivoham Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalam Achalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, I welcome all of the participants, the viewers who are watching all over the world on Kailasa TV and Nithyananda TV, all of the viewers who are joining us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, in all the different social media platforms, and joining us for the Guru Poornima celebrations that are ongoing. I'm sure that many of you enjoyed thoroughly the whole day of celebrations that we have been witnessing, we've been having. And today, now, we're going to be continuing our programs and continuing the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. Revering Devi Parashakti and seeking her guidance as we navigate our lives in this day and age. Devi Parashakti is the source Shakti. She is the embodiment of the divine cosmic mother. And she is the source where billions and billions of universes go in and come out. She is the source Shakti, the source energy. And she is the mother for the whole cosmos. Devi Parashakti is the ultimate cosmic mother. And out of her extreme love and compassion, she is today manifesting through the Nijavatar, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And she is answering all of our questions, answering the seeking of so many different seekers, the yearning of each and every one of us, giving us boons, blessing us, healing us, and revealing the profound truths of the past, present, and future. And so blessed to be able to interact with her so closely, even all of us, to the general public on the social media platform. Now, today, many of you are joining from YouTube and all the different social media platforms, and you are finding out, you are just seeing this maybe for the first time. And this is a beautiful blessing in your life to relate with the divine cosmic mother. Fundamentally, we have to understand the divine cosmic beings are real, and they manifest through the Nijavatars, the incarnations that happen on planet Earth. And if you are wondering what might be the definition of Bhava Samadhi, first understand Bhava means the emotion or aspect, and Samadhi, Adi, if we just split this word, Adi means the source or origin, and Sama means oneness. So experiencing Bhava Samadhi is experiencing oneness with the source through a certain aspect. Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. Thank you, Ma. Can we go on to the next slide? So welcome to this program, the Parashakti Akashic reading during this Guru Poornima Day festival. Now, if you are here, it means that existence wants you to be here in this form. You are not an accident. You are an incident. You are a conscious miracle of existence. Existence is trying to express itself through you. Welcome to this sacred spiritual experience, your digital experience of the divine. The next slide, please. Yes. This may be what you think is your first time in the presence of the divine cosmic being, but this is not the first time this energy has graced planet Earth. If you are watching this now, it is not a coincidence. This is a cosmic intervention in your life to make you manifest what you want. Now, how is this possible? How has it worked before? You can experience these answers through the powerful cognitions as referenced from the ancient texts of Hinduism, revived by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism today. Yes, we can go on to the next slide. Devi, the ultimate pure feminine consciousness, the cosmic mother. She is the source Shakti. It is her cosmic womb, the Brahmanda Yoni, from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. She is the source where the Big Bang and black hole goes on. Parashakti is the main deity of the sacred feminine and the divine consort of Bhagavan Paramashiva, who is the primordial divinity of Hinduism. And first and foremost, relationship that we have in our lives is mother, the relationship with mother. The ability to learn, even the idea to relate, starts with mother. How to relate starts with mother. Understand your idea to relate, your ability to relate starts with the mother. And mother is two important ways to connect with what you think as life. In the Vedic tradition, all rishis were aware your ability to connect with mother should be directed to the cosmos. It should inspire, it should awaken your higher consciousness. It should inspire your higher consciousness to express through you. And it should awaken your higher consciousness. Connecting with life as mother is the most sweetest, most beautiful, most easiest form to ever connect. And today, out of his extreme love and compassion, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is manifesting Devi Parashakti herself, gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons and healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, and delivering profound spiritual truth, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. Now let us understand, what is Bhava Samadhi Darshan? Now, first of all, as we had just been discussing, what is Samadhi? Understand that Sama is oneness and Adi means source. So Samadhi means one with the source. Bhava means attitude or aspect. And Bhava Samadhi means being one with the source through this aspect. And darshan means to have a glimpse of. In the tradition, Vedic tradition, it is used to describe the moment we behold a deity, an avatar, or a saint or enlightened being. As just seeing such a being can cleanse the karmas of lifetimes and create a deep, lasting transceiver. Darshan is the powerful superconscious vibration that is present around an avatar at all times. He simply radiates darshan just as the sun continuously radiates light. The auspicious moment when the receiver is able to catch, it becomes the moment of darshan for you, raising you to the next level of the superconscious breakthrough, like hitting the reset button on your being. And divine cosmic beings are real. This is the fundamentals that we need to understand. They manifest from Kailasa, the enlightened time-space zone, through deities and incarnations. And divine cosmic beings manifest through Archavatars, or the deities in temples, and through the Bhava Samadhi Darshan in Nijavatars, the incarnation. And the Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the science of Nijavatar manifesting Paramashiva, the consciousness. It is where formless the being of Paramashiva expresses through the Divya Sarira, the light body, and manifests as Nijavatar, the physical form, or the embodied form, for us to experience Paramashiva. Devi Parashakti expresses through the being of Raja Rajeshwari and manifests as Nijavatar, the physical form, Devi Meenakshi. And the Archavatar, or the deity, reflects the consciousness and manifestation, the being of the superconscious energy. But human beings are not mature enough to receive the higher level experiences from the Archavatar directly. The avatar, the physical embodied form, comes down to bridge the gap and create experience of a superconscious energy in all of us. Now, the Bhava Samadhi Darshan awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. This influx of superconscious energy, one, visibly slows down the aging process, and two, improves immunity to disease. During the darshan, the whole brain comes alive and turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, and transform our lives. During the Bhava Samadhi darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. Mirror neurons activate and process all the observed movements or information of the avatar just by seeing. That is, the entire body can silently, without moving, receive what is happening elsewhere through a process of direct observation, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar. And now, what are the Akashic readings? Akashic readings is not a prediction. It is a reading from a cosmic archive. Beyond space, creation and destruction happen simultaneously. In the dimension of time starts the past, present, and future. And because Akashic records are stored in Akasha, the space dimension, there is no past, present, and future. And that is why what you call is happened, happening, and yet to happen are already clearly recorded. Yes. And now, who is the divine cosmic being, the incarnation of Paramashiva, who has literally happened on planet Earth to make this available to each and every one of us? Let us be introduced briefly to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, a macrocosmic, ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva, as per Hinduism, recognized by his predecessors who are enlightened masters and adepts. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities of a lifestyle for humanity. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is ordained as the 233rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Kanchi Kailasa Sarvagnya Peetham, the Tonde Mandalam Adinam. He is the incumbent emperor of the Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam, and he is the present 293rd Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam of the Kailashonata Shamala Pita Sarvagnya Peetham, and he is the present Mahamandaleshwar, the supreme spiritual head of the Mahanirvani Akara, the largest apex monastic order. As well, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th Acharya Mahamandaleshwar, the head for all the spiritual leaders of Atal Akara, the ancient apex body of Hinduism, and he is the present 23rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Dharma Mukti Swargapuram Adinam. He is elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 Hindu leaders. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is revered as teacher of Hinduism, the most prolific, most viewed, read, and watched, and he's authored over 300 books and 10,000 articles in 3 languages, including English, Tamil, and Sanskrit, translated into 50 languages with over 1,000 titles, and over 20 million copies of books and articles sold, read, and downloaded. Over 10,000 hours of discourses and enriched and enriched over 1 billion lives digitally. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is respected as a commentator of all sacred scriptures, such as the Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, Brahma Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Ashtavakra Gita, and the Jain Sutra. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is honored as a leader of Hinduism, the most awarded internationally recognized Hindu leader. He is the reviver of 108 ancient Hindu sampradayas, including the Rudrakanyas, Rudras, Rishis, Rishikas, Bhairavas, Bhairavis, and Sannyasis, and the establisher of the largest Hindu university, Kailasa's Nithyananda Hindu University, in the world with satellite campuses in 150 countries. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the establisher of 1,000 plus Kailasa enlightenment ecosystems and over 100 Sarvagyapitas, and the collector of the largest Hindu library with over 1 million books, 1 million Palmalic scriptures, and over 20 million digital books. Yes, so this brings us to a conclusion to the introduction to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And let us now move on into understanding who is Devi Parashakti. Yes, we can go on to the next slide, please.
A look, a word, a touch. Power.
We can go on. And the next slide, please. Yes. Now let us enter and understand who is Devi. Let us invoke her divine presence with the Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti. Sindhuraruna vigraham trinayanam manikyamouli spurat taranayaka shekaram smritamuki mapina vakshoruham panibhyamali purnaratna chashakam ratnopalam bibratim saumyam ratna gatasyat ratna charanam dhyayet paramambika. The Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in vermilion, red body with triple eyes sporting a crown of rubies studded with the crescent moon and a face all smiles, a splendid bust, one hand holding the jewel cup brimming with mead, and the other twirling a red lotus. The next slide, please. Yes. I'll now be chanting another Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti. Arunam Karuna Tarangitakshim Dritapashankusha Pushpa Bana Chapam Animadi Bina Ravritam Mayukai Dahamityeva Vibhavaye Bhavani. I meditate on the great Empress. She is red in color and her eyes are full of compassion, and holds the noose, the goad, the bow, and flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as anima for race, and she is the self within me. Yes. Devi, the ultimate pure feminine consciousness, Parashakti, is the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. The source where the Big Bang and black hole goes on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, the source energy and source power from which all of us came, in which all of us are even now, and in which all of us are going to merge. And out of her extreme love, compassion, Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form of the Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. gracing us, answering all our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. And in the words of Devi Parashakti herself, raising as Omkara, expressing as the Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Krimkara, filled as Parashodasi, living in 40 triangles, the Kailasa Swamini, who is Kailasa Sripura Chintamani, Parashodasi, sitting as the part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Parashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi. As Nithyananda, I took the Nijavatara here to give good boon to everyone, to bestow all goodness. Hiranya Garbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramoli, Rapala Aparna, Uma Parvatri, Savitri, Navayavana, Samrajya Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodasi, Meenakshi. Taking the form of Nithyananda, I came here as Nijavatara. With great compassion, I am blessing. Listen, people, to do good to all of you, I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara. Raising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, Shiva manifesting as the source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence, from the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha, Kriya, Jnana Shakti, growing as the four Vedas, expanding as 5 Panchabhutas, beyond the 6 chakras, filled as the Gotras of 7 Rishis, expanding as 8 directions, existing as 9 Grahas, blossoming as 10 Indriyas, being as the 11 Rudras, creating all the worlds, bringing life, and to tell and make truth blossom, and to do good, Parashodasi, Meenakshi, in the form of Nithyananda, I came to bless every one of you. Yes, and here, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism beautifully answers, tells us how we can receive Devi Parashakti. He elaborates and reveals to us, literally you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti at that moment. She is there in your screen, so always receive her very traditionally. Keep 2 betel leaf, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and 1 coin in front of the screen, and watch Devi. The coin is considered a traditional dakshina in the Hindu tradition. It can be the lowest value. In India, it can even be 1 paise. In the USA, it can be a cent. I'm not trying to monetize. Keep even 1 cent. It is okay. So for 100 days, if you have darshan, it will add up to $1. In India, even 1 paise is okay. And Devi Parashakti says, offer that to Devi after the darshan is over. Do the namaskar and eat the banana, the betel leaf, and the betel nut. Take it as prasadam immediately. Collect those coins and send it to the Los Angeles Nithyanandeshwara Hindu temple. This betel leaf, betel nut, all this may look too small, but in a few days, you will see how much it adds to your sentiment that really Devi Parashakti is there. You will not take Devi Darshan for granted, and rituals will break your monotonous, unconscious mentality and lifestyle and remind you and raise you to the powerful cognition. It will break your unconscious behavior. Now, here's a couple of samples that we have. The 2 betel leaf, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and 1 coin. You can see all of them here. And a sample of the plate. This is the tambulam. This is how we receive Devi Parashakti, or actually any divine cosmic being in the Hindu tradition. Even the guests whom we welcome into our home, they are considered as God. Such a beautiful sentiment. And we prepared this plate of the banana leaf, betel leaf, the banana, and also the coconut, the red bangles, and the red vastram is also other options that we can have additional, but the bare minimum here is the betel leaf, betel nut, and the banana, and 1 coin. Yes, if I can request the TV operator, if you can project the slides on Padayatra. In the next segment, we'll be going through and understanding the beautiful revelations by Devi Parashakti, the revelations where she has literally given us the most beautiful ways and guidance for each and every one of us as we navigate our lives in these extremely dark and tense times. And not only that, we will be seeing for ourselves how Devi Parashakti has revealed such profound revelations, and then she has literally, we have seen how whatever she revealed, whatever was foreseen by her, literally became reality, and everything came true. And only those who had taken heed to Devi Parashakti's words and guidance, only those people were able to understand and were able to see the protection of Devi Parashakti and be protected during this time. So now we'll be understanding a little bit more details into how Devi Parashakti revealed different revelations in this time and gave guidance to the humanity. Yes, I've requested the volunteer can go ahead and project the slides for Padayatra. Yes, thank you so much, Ma. Now, let us first understand the after effects of the Pralaya. Humanity is still undergoing the after effects of the cosmic deluge, the Pralaya. Thousands of deities due to the global pandemic, thousands of deaths due to the global pandemic and emergent fungal epidemic, along with the record numbers of natural disasters, have taken a toll on humanity's collective psyche, leading to increase in poverty, malnutrition, depression, and mental health issues. Now, why did this happen? What caused this? And who is behind this? How could we have avoided this? What is the solution? In this segment, let us go through the scientific and statistical understanding of Devi Parashakti's revelations on the cause and solution of the Pralaya. Now, just as a capture of the world as it is today, all of us might be familiar, but the total number of deaths from the COVID-19 pandemic just in the last 2 years was 3.8 million people. And this number is a little bit updated as we have taken these numbers from a few weeks back. The total number of confirmed cases is 175.9 million, and the worst affected countries is US, India, and Brazil. And if we also see the COVID-19 pandemic in India, the number of COVID cases is 29,500,000, and the number of COVID deaths is 374,000, while the number of people who have fallen into poverty since 2010 is 75 million. And India is the sixth most depressed country in this day and age. And we have here an article that is saying that 6.5% of the population suffering from some form of mental illness. Also, with a suicide rate of 10.9 per 1 lakh people, suicide is one of the biggest causes of deaths in age group of 15 to 24. And the average suicide rate in India is 10.9 for every 1 lakh people. And as you can see, not only the pandemic, but also there are so many natural disasters that are ongoing currently. Yes. There's so many people in India suffering so much, and nobody held accountable. Let us understand from the words of Devi Parashakti herself the solution which she gave.
இரண்டாயிரத்திருபத்திரண்டு வரை இந்தியா செல்ல வேண்டாமா என்று கேட்கின்றாய். நன்றாய் தெரிந்து கொள், சொல்வதை புரிந்து கொள். இந்த பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் 12 ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள் ஓடத்தின் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டு துரத்தினார்கள். என்ன நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக கைலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக நிறை மரியாதையொடு நல் மதிப்பொடு என் நிஜாவதாரம் நித்யானந்தன் திருவடி மீண்டும் பாரதத்தில் பட்டு பாத யாத்திரை செய்த பிறகு மட்டுமே நீ அங்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதுவரை உன்னை காத்து செல்லாதே. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
Yes, moving on to the next slide. Yes. Here the translation for what Devi Parashakti revealed, I'll just be revealing. For this huge Kirimi Bhojanam, then not to come to India. In 2020 itself, I had planned to do Padayatra throughout India and the 12 Jyotirlingas through my son, Swamiji, and they chased the captain of the ship out of the country. See what is going to happen. Sorry for that technical glitch. We'll be right back with you onto the slide. Now, as we are awaiting and proceeding in today's program, I invite each and every one of you to go to all the different social media platforms where Kailas and Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism have their presence in with so many millions of people who have watched and 1 billions of lives impacted. So please go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and please follow and like on all these different social media platforms. Now let us understand the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, what he revealed as the vision for the Padayatra in 2017.
Want to do 1 year Padayatra specially for this purpose in 2020. 2020, planning for a full year, I'm going to walk from Rameshwaram to Amarnath. 1 year with 10,000 people, just walking all over India to spend time with people. 2020, there will not be any program other than Padayatra and just spending time with people. Just walking. Of course, 10,000 people will be walking with me. Maybe 200 vehicles to carry our food and all the other items, transportation. Enjoying the river banks, forests, and time with nature. 10,000 people manifesting powers, walking from village to village. What do you think will happen? The scene of Buddhism spreading will be repeated now. How the Buddhism spread? 10,000 monks walking from village to village. What will happen? That's only monks. Here, power manifesting. The whole village will be manifesting powers. Just want to enjoy India and let India enjoy me. So planning for next year Kumbh Mela 2019, next year January Kumbh Mela. Before that, all the Balalayam, everything. Balalayam is going to be like the same structure outside with one stone tower, gold coated. It will be something like a 40 to 50 feet tall stone tower, and 5 Rajagopurams, which will be something like 120 feet. This will be the Balalayam. And after the Mulalayam is built, this Balalayam will serve as a Utsava Murti Sannidhi, where the Utsava Murtis will be worshipped and where the Archanas. See, in the main temple, there will not be any Archana or anything, because just for Darshan itself, there will not be time. Like Tirupati, you can only have Darshan and Arti, the camp for Arti. No other worship is allowed in the main temple. Because 12 Abhishekam is going to happen, 12 Kala Abhishekams. So continuously the rituals will be going on. People can have only darshan. They will not be able to involve themselves in any ritual. Other than darshan, nothing else will be allowed. So all the archana things, like people will offer the archanas and other, everything will be done to the Utsava Murti, which will be kept in the Balalayam, the present Balalayam, present structure. So people can spend time here. That will be more like a main darshan. This will be like energy darshan, where you can give letter, get response. So by next year, the Balalayam will be ready. So 2019 full year, I will be conducting the programs and everything. 2020 will be the one full year Padayatra, walking. From next year, Jayanti, means 2019's Jayanti to 2020's Jayanti. Full year, Jayanti to Jayanti will be Padayatra. Before that, we will make 10,000 people power manifestors. It will be sannyasi, brahmachari, grihastha, all put together. 10,000 people will be walking. What a scene it will be. I think that is the only way the revival of Sanatana Hindu Dharma can be done. I need to get into the ground where people can see me, where they are living. I can't be waiting for people to come where I am living. Now I am sitting in one place to prepare these 10,000 people and make this science completely user-friendly. For that only I am sitting and working. So I have given 2 years for me now, 2018 and 2019. So 2020, before that 10,000 people will be ready to walk with me, manifesting powers. We will literally solve every person's problem in every village. The way we are walking, the path, route we are taking, physical healing or mental healing, or it's a too big visualization. How will you visualize? What will happen if 10,000 power manifestors enter into a village and ask people, tell me your problem now, come on, let's sort it out. Understand, 1,200 years before in Tiruvannamalai temple carvings, how the baby will be in the womb in 2nd month, 3rd month, all that is detailed way carved. It is there. Which scanning machine was there in those days other than the third eye? Very detailed carvings are there. Even Srirangam temple, the whole carving is there. Srirangam temple gives a week by week the whole picture of male baby and female baby. Any of you have seen that? Srirangam Rangaraja Mandapam, it very clearly portrays. There will be one Rangaranga Gopuram. In that next to Rangaranga Gopuram, there is a Rangaraja Mandapam. We have already collected some.
Go on to the next slide, Ma.
Chunk of 80, 90.
And it was with this vision to prepare tens of thousands of people to go on this Padayatra, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism began initiating people into enlightenment through the powerful discourses, initiations, and darshans of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And here you can see in 2000 and around 2005, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in Tamil Nadu on a tour. We can see this next slide where it shows us by example how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had literally been preparing for the Padayatra for so many years. Yes, and the 21st of November here we're seeing, and more. As you can see here, so many different pieces, so much of evidence. Yes, but despite doing so much of work, the anti-Hindu elements have made it really impossible to do the re-energizing process by driving out the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism out of India. And we'll just be watching this video where Devi Parashakti reveals the solution on the 31st of May.
2022 வரை இந்தியா செல்ல வேண்டாமா என்று கேட்கின்றாய். நன்றாய் தெரிந்துகொள், சொல்வதை புரிந்துகொள். இந்த பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் 12 ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள் ஓடத்தின் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டு துரத்தினார்கள். என்ன நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக கைலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக நிறை மரியாதையொடு நல் மதிப்பொடு என் நிஜாவதாரம் நித்யானந்தன் திருவடி மீண்டும் பாரதத்தில் பட்டு பாத யாத்திரை செய்த பிறகு மட்டுமே நீ அங்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதுவரை உன்னை காத்து செல்லாதே. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
As we look around us, we see what the great rishis of the Vedic civilization forewarned as the Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is the worst of all the 4 yugas, where man becomes his worst enemy. In the Kurna Purana, sage Vyasa echoes the rishis' declaration here in this verse. The next slide, please. And in the translates to, the Kali Yuga is the worst of the 4 yugas, ages in all the worlds. People are sinful and forget the dharma of the 4 varnas and 4 ashramas. In fact, men are so sinful that no prescribed penance atones for their great sins. And the only place which is free from such sins is the great city of Varanasi, the Mahapuri. And again, another verse, the Poornima Purana states that the Lord Rudra Paramashiva himself is the avatar for Kali Yuga. And here we have that verse. The next slide, please. On the 2nd of January 1978, out of his deepest compassion to protect humanity, Paramashiva descended into the human form in the Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. We can go on to the next slide now. And the avatar's advent on planet Earth was to protect the world from the cosmic deluge and to bring the world to the new age, the Satya Yuga. We have a brief clipping of where Devi Parashakti herself reveals how she was going to bring the whole world from the Kali Yuga to the Nitya Yuga.
ஓம் உலக மக்களே கேளுங்கள், கலி முற்றி கலி கழிந்து புதுயுகம் சத்தியயுகம் புறப்பட வேண்டிய காலம் வந்ததனால் வந்திருக்கின்றது இந்த பெரும் பிரளயம். கவலை வேண்டாம் மக்களே, நித்யானந்தன் வடிவம் தாங்கி நாமே இங்கு வந்திருக்கின்றோம். நித்யயுகம் செய்வோம், நித்யயுகம் சத்யயுகமாய் மலரும் இங்கு. ஆனந்தமாக இருங்கள்.
Okay, sorry, we can go on to the next slide. Yes. In order to prepare for this, the avatar began the Padayatra at the mere age of 10. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism began enriching people one person at a time with the truths from the sacred scriptures and secrets of higher living. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, when he was even just 14 and 15, all of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's classmates recalled the yatra where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism led them from where their college was to Tiruvannamalai, his birthplace, and a huge spiritual pilgrimage site. And here we can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself from the age of 14, where he is along with his classmates. Please. And even all of when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had joined the Ramakrishna mission, when at the mere age of 18, all of the fellow brahmacharis, respected swamis of the Ramakrishna order, recall the yatra where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism led them from Chennai to Tiruvannamalai and gave them an unforgettable experience of a Padayatra. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism continued walking the length and breadth of India, reaching more and more people and preparing each one until the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded the international mission, the Nithyananda Sangha to revive Kailasa internationally on the 31st of December 1999. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism established the enlightenment ecosystem in Tiruchengod, Tamil Nadu, South India on the 14th of April 2001. And in 2003, the Avatar continued his Vijaya Yatra all over the world to enrich people from all backgrounds. With the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's intensity and dedication for the people, even among thousands of people who don't know English, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's voice and presence resonated deeply with each one and moved them to tears of bliss. In 2004, the Avatar led his disciples on the first Himalaya Yatra, visiting temples, delivering satsangs, and initiating them into the super-conscious breakthrough. Subsequently, the Avatar personally organized and led yatras yearly and guided individual souls, not just to physical spiritual sites, but supreme spiritual realms. In 2006, the Padayatras were taken to the next level with the Kodikan level Radayatra, with crores participating and impacted by the Nithyanandeshwara and Nithyanandeshwari deities traveling from city to city. And as you can see here, this is a picture from the Kodikan Ratya. And now we'll just be briefly watching the footage, exciting footage from the Kodikan Radayatra in 2006. On the 1st of January 2007, the Garbha Mandir for the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva and Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti and the Swayambhu Linga at Adi Kailasa, Bengaluru, South India was consecrated officially by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And the deities were energized as Archavataras to radiate the energy of Paramashiva and Parashakti to create Adi Kailasa Sarvagnapitam as a ship to save humanity from the upcoming pralaya. Yes. In 2008, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism created and energized the Nityananda Vaidya Sarovar, the Ananda Linga, which would protect anyone who bathes in its water from deadly COVID-19 disease. And we'll just briefly watch this video.
नमस्सहस्राक्षाय च श्रीमधन्वने च नमो गिरिशाय च विविष्टाय च नमो ईरुष्टमाय च शुमते च नमो ह्रस्वाय च वामनाय च नमो बृहते च वर्षीयते च नमो वृद्धाय च संवृद्धने च नमो अग्र्याय च प्रथमाय च नम आशवे च जिराय च नम शीघ्रियाय च शीभ्याय च नम ऊर्म्याय च वस्वन्याय च नमः आशुषेणाय च श्रुताय च नमः शूराय च वभिन्दते च नमो वर्मिणे च वरुथिने च नमो बिल्मिने च
Yes, sorry for that technical glitch once again. As we are proceeding into today's program, I invite each and every one of you to go to the Kailasa's SPH JGM Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook page, and you can like and subscribe in this Facebook page in order to get all of the different notifications and ensure that you are connected with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as we are continuing the Guru Poornima celebration. Today, we had a fully packed schedule from the morning until now, and we are continuing the Guru Poornima celebrations with the Maheshwara Puja and more temple rituals going from the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam in Adi Kailas Sarvagnapitam. It's going to be such a beautiful event, and all of us will be celebrating continuously. I'm sure many of you saw all the different temples across the world who are celebrating now and are sharing on Facebook, Twitter, and all the different social media platforms about the program. Yes. And each and every one of you can ensure that you are tuning in to the program and ensure that you are getting the notification of this program on Nithyananda TV live on all the different social media platforms. So now we'll be right back with you after a brief break, and we'll be able to continue today's segment and continue the celebrations of Guru Poornima. Nithyanandam, completing with all the viewers for that technical difficulty. Now, I'm sure that each and every one of you have been tuning in for the Guru Poornima celebrations and are joining us on this auspicious day of Guru Poornima. And so many of you this morning have offered the Pratyakshapada Puja and the Tulabharam as well. And we've been able to offer our deep love, respect at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, who has manifested in our lives continuously, day in and day out, contributing to our lives and ensuring that we are enriched, that we are absolutely taken care of during this time. And one of the greatest things that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has literally manifested is the very presence of Devi Parashakti herself on planet Earth to guide us and answer every one of our questions, to ensure that we are taken care of and protected, especially during these extremely tense times. Now, I request each and every one of you, you can, during the Nithyananda live satsang or during the Guru Poornima celebration, as well during any of the live Bhava Samadhi darshans, you can ask your questions in the comment sections down below. If you're joining us in YouTube today, you can go to YouTube, and in the comment section, first of all, you can join as a member of our YouTube channel, Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel. And in this channel, you'll be able to have access to more than 7,000 videos and 20,000 hours of discourses, dikshas, sessions, and so much more that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has himself made available, has himself personally sat and spoken on solutions for every single conflict that we might have in our daily life. Not only that, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made himself available on Facebook and Twitter, continuously posting messages, giving updates, and giving each and every one of us who are following Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism guidance, spiritual guidance, in order to build so much of trust and love in our lives in such a loveless world where we are seeing so much of tragedy, corruption in every corner, and social upheaval as a rebellion against the failure of the authorities in question. Now, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has also made available over the last 1 year the Kailasa's Paramashivoham program, with more than 10,000 people today being able to manifest Shaktis, and literally who during this program are able to manifest the Shaktis and able to literally be able to have so much of transformation in just a 16-day time. In just this short amount of time, just everyone begins to manifest Shaktis, to manifest super conscious breakthrough. And you can go to Paramashivoham.org to see for more information on Paramashivoham. And if you're tuning in for the first time as well, you can go to kailasa.org for more information. And you can also explore the hard work of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism at nithyanandapedia.org, where you can see day in and day out the entire work of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And you can ensure that you'll see how simply you can become connected to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Every single day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been working, and you'll see the glaring proof of this if you go to nithyanandapedia.org. You can see how literally every single day of every single year of the last 20 years of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's public mission, and even the previous to that, even before that, since 1996, what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been contributing to humanity is all uploaded on Nithyanandapedia and available for the whole of humanity to enjoy and be enriched. And so I request you can obviously go to nithyanandapedia.org and you can go and explore for yourself. And not only did the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, had literally promised the whole humanity that he would be doing the Padayatra. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, even though he was entirely pushed out of India, he had ensured that he still makes himself available today. So we'll be right back with the continued celebrations of Guru Poornima today, and we'll be just back with you after a quick break. Nithyanandam, welcome back. Sorry for that technical glitch to all the viewers. We'll be entering into the next segments of today's program, and we will be entering into the next celebrations as we are continuing the full day packed schedule for Guru Poornima. So each and every one of you should enjoy and join us, and you can join us in all the different social media platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And make sure that you are joining for the live celebrations that will be ongoing. We'll be hearing from all the different releases that are being, and the gifts that we have from Kailasa to each and every one of you today, and the continued celebrations, including the various releases and all of the different temple events that we'll be doing from the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam in Adi Kailas Nithyananda. So each and every one of you can join and ensure that you are tuning in to the live celebrations on Nithyananda TV. We'll be right back with you now after and continue these celebrations after a quick break. Yes, completing with all the viewers once again for the technical difficulties. We will be proceeding with today's program on during this Guru Poornima Day festival, and it'll be an amazing way that you can join in and celebrate, revere the living representative of the whole Guru Parampara, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Each and every one of you as well you can go and visit and see all the different releases, the different gifts from Kailasa on Facebook, on Kailasa's SPHJGM HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook page is the official Facebook page of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Visit this Facebook page and you can see all the different various releases that and the gifts from Kailasa that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism literally has made available for each and every one of you, including the so many beautiful gifts the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made available. Please see that in the official Facebook page of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. We'll now be proceeding with today's event for the Guru Poornima celebrations after a quick break.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness, we can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. we need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are. Because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, gender, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa.
I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model communities. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world.
All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live power manifestation, and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem.
I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you.
We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailashians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, sadness, laziness. We can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are. Because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems
Sarvanya Peethas all over the world.
All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem.
I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you.
We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailashians.
I want
வருகின்றான் பாட்டுக்காசை பட்ட தம்பிரான் பார்வதியுடனே வருகின்றான் பக்தி கருபாகன் அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான் அண்ணான் அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான் பன்றிக்கன்று தாய்முலை தந்த பரமதயாளன் வருகின்றான் கைலை மேவிய உமையொரு பாகன் அருளை வாரி அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான் நீதிக்காக பலமுறை வந்த வீதி விடங்கன் வருகின்றான் அமர் நீதிக்காக அடியார் கோலம் பூண்டவன் மீண்டும் வருகின்றான் திருவிளையாடல் பல புரிந்தவன் திருவீதி வலம் வருகின்றான் கைலை மேவிய உமையொரு பாகன் அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான் அண்ணாமலையான் வருகின்றான் அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான் அண்ணாமலையான் வருகின்றான் அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான் தக்கன் வேள்வி தகர்த்த வீர பத்திரநாதன் வருகின்றான் சொக்கன் மதுரை சோமசுந்தரன் அற்புதமாக வருகின்றான் திருமாலறியா மலர்ச்சேவடியான் திருமானேந்தி வருகின்றான் கைலை மேவிய உமையொரு பாகன் அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான் அண்ணாமலையான் வருகின்றான் அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான் அண்ணாமலையான் வருகின்றான் அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான் ஆலமுண்ட திருநீல நீலகண்டன் உமைபாகனாக வருகின்றான். ஆலால சுந்தரன் பாடியவாறே காலகாலனாய் வருகின்றான். கருவேர் அறுத்து கருணை பொழியும் கைலையம்பிரான் வருகின்றான். கைலை மேவிய உமையொரு பாகன் அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான். அண்ணாமலையான் வருகின்றி தருகின்றான். அண்ணாமலையான் வருகின்ற அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான். அடியார் உள்ளத்து அன்புக்காக அம்பலவானன் வருகின்றான். ஆடிய பாதன் ஆனந்த கூத்தனாடி ஆடி வருகின்றான். மழபாடி திருமாணிக்கத்தான் மண்ணில் நடந்து வருகின்றான். கைலை மேவிய உமையொரு பாகன் அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான். அண்ணாமலையான் வருகின்றான். அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான். அண்ணாமலையான் வருகின்றான். அருளை வாரி தருகின்றான். ஹர ஹர சிவ சிவ ஹர ஹர சிவ சிவ நாமம் பாடி ஆடிடுவோம்.
स्फुरन्मालाधारस्फुरितकटिगोपीनवसनः तदा नो दुष्टारं चिरसि बनिराजं शशिकलां सर्वेषाम् अरुणगिरियोगी विजयते. Nithyanandam, and welcome to the Nithyananda Homa that we are performing here in Kailasa's Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalaya here in Here in the temple, we have the grand Thandila and the Utsava Mandapam. We have the Utsava Vigraha of Swamiji gracing with the Dandam on the tradition, in the traditional way that Swamiji graces on in Guru Poornima. And then we have the Paramaguru Thandila that has all of the 9 gurus that were worshipped today, this Guru Poornima Brahmotsavam, with Raghupati Yogi representing the Sampradaya, Vipudananda Puri Devi representing the Tantra Sampradaya, Arunagiri Yogishwara from the Paramashiva Vijnana Sampradaya, Annamalaya Swamigal from Advaita Sampradaya, Ram Surat Kumar from the Bhakti Sampradaya, Narayana Swami Tata who taught Aushada to Swamiji, Isaiki Swamigal who taught Vedanta to Swamiji, and Sri Tiruchi Swamigal who taught the Shakta Sampradaya to Swamiji. Worshipping and celebrating all of them was the celebration of this very Guru Poornima Brahmotsavam. We have come to the grand finale and the final ritual that is offered in the grand way of the Guru Poornima Brahmotsavam, the Nithyananda Homa. Here we have invoked the Kalasha and invoked our beloved Swamiji, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. His form and his energy is there in the Kalasha, along with the grand, all the paraphernalia. We will now perform the Nithyananda Homa. Please bring yourself to meditate gratitude and deep restful awareness. Very medium through which we offer puja to the deities. Through this very Agni, puja is done and offered to Swamiji. Here Paramashiva is invoked in the Agni and the Agni itself is Shiva. And then all the offerings are made worshipping Agni. When we live with the raw elements in our life and we worship them, the Agni that is here will heal the Agni that is there inside our body, our Jataragni. All of this is for the benefit of all of us and all of the world around. All the ash, smoke and all of this will become a prasada for the clouds and for the whole environment. And the environment thoughts you are cherishing now will manifest. But when a consecrated energy is created, it will manifest thousandfold. So in this time, it is best to have the most auspicious, powerful cognitions of oneness with Paramashiva and the truths that Swamiji reveals in the satsangs. So please join me and let us chant the Mahavakya a few times before we begin the ritual. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. त्यावाहन स्थापन सन्निधान कालधेनु भव अवकुण्ठितो भव सुप्रीतो भव प्रसन्नो प्रकृति विकृति शून्यं नित्यमानन्दरूपं विमलपरमहं नित्यानन्दं भजामः विदुरतिमवतीर्णं ज्ञानभक्तिप्रशान्ति प्रणयगलितचित्तं जीवदुःखसहिष्णुं धृतसहजसमाधिं चिन्मयं कोमलाङ्गं विमलपरमहंसं नित्यानन्दं भजामः विदुरतिमवितीर्णं ज्ञानभक्तिप्रशान्ति प्रणयगलितचित्तं जीवदुःखसहिष्णुं धृतसहजसमाधिं चिन्मयं कोमलाङ्गं विमलपरमहंसं नित्यानन्दं भजामः ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतारभूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव दीपमाग्रापयामि। ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतारभूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव दीपं दर्शयामि। ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार परम राज्योपहारं निवेदयामि। Have the right to now do the ritual after doing the puja to the kalasha and offering japam. All of you offer the flowers to the kalasha. Okay. So now we'll do the japam. We finished the japam. Now we'll do the agni and do. Who is here in Agni to reveal himself to us. So we have to be in the space of receiving. So let us invoke those prayerful mood and offer the Agni now. So here we have Paramashiva is here in front of us. All of you sit straight. Let us sit. Let us be ready to have Paramashiva here. Worship him. It is very rare to see fire, raw Agni in front of us. Just by seeing it, such a purity and purification can happen inside us. So do this dhyanam, this meditation, and just have your eyes relaxed way, see the Agni, and we'll now offer the Ahuti. You can chant along. Om Hrim Nithyanandaya Swaha, 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 Om Nithyanandaya Swaha, Om Hrim Nithyanandaya Swaha, Om Nithyanandaya Swaha, Om Hrim 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 Nithyanandaya Swaha. Om Hrim Nithyanandaya Swaha, 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 Om Hrim Nithyanandaya Om Hrim Nithyanandaya Swaha, 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 Hrim Nithyanandaya Swaha, Om 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 Hrim Nithyanandaya Swaha. Om Hrim Nithyanandaya Swaha, 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 ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा 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 नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं 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 नित्यानंद ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा ओम स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय 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 स्वाहा स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय 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 स्वाहा स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय 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 स्वाहा ओम नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं 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 नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा। 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 स्वाहा। ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय 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 स्वाहा। स्वाहा। ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय 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 स्वाहा। ओम नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा। ओम ह्रीं 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 नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा 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 ओम ह्रीं ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा 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 स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय 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 स्वाहा स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय 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 स्वाहा ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा ओम 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 ह्रीं नित्यानंदा ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा 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 ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा, 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 ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा।
Nityanandam, we welcome all the viewers for watching the Kailasa's Nityananda TV and participating in this grand Nityananda Homa on this auspicious day of the Guru Poornima. Hinduism is the greater science of the universe. The Maharishis have taken the truths in the Vedas and formulated the rituals and kriyas that should be done for the benefit of the whole universe. Agni, fire, and Anna, food, are physical manifestations of divinity and declared over and over again by the Vedas and the Upanishads about their significance in our lives. In our lives, when we open ourselves up to the raw elements of the cosmos, such as the open sky or the vast ocean or river, our bodies and minds automatically are rejuvenated, refreshed. The same way, when one sits before raw fire, Agni, we are not only stilled by the purity of Agni, but we are opening ourselves up to the threshold of the gods. Let us now prepare ourselves to receive the raw power of Agni. Please sit straight and bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Open all your three eyes onto the Agni. The Rig Veda declares, Om Agnimile Purohitam Yajnasya Devam Ritwijam Hotaram Ratnadhatamam, means I praise Agni, who is the Purohita of the Yajna, as well as its Ritviji, the Yajna which is directed towards the Devas, who is also the Hotara, the priest invoking the gods, and the bestower of Ratna, that is the wealth of physical, mental, and spiritual plane. The Ishavasya Upanishad's final verses declare, Agnenaya supatha raje asman vishwani deva vayunani vidvane yoyodhyasmajjuhurana no bhuyishtham te nama uktim vidhema. O Agni, the fire god, knower of all our actions and all that is worth knowing, you must take us along the righteous and the auspicious path of completion, leading us to the experience of the Supreme Consciousness, the original space of complete completion. O God, consciousness, may you remove all our incompletions that are obstacles on our good path of completion, beyond coming and going, birth and death. Unto you we surrender with many reverential words, bowing down again and again. Bhagavan Sri Krishna declares in the Purushottama Yoga of the Bhagavad Gita, Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashritah Pranapana Samayukta
Pachanyam Chaturvidam.
I am the fire of digestion in every living body, and I am the breath of life, exhaled and inhaled, with which I digest the fourfold food. The Vishesha Dravya Homam is the offering of all the Satvika Guna foods into the Agni Kunda. Within the Agni Kunda are invoked the gods of the Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, and Ananta. The Agni Kunda's top is said to be the very mouth of the gods, while the pit below is the stomach for the gods. In the Vishesha Dravya Homa, various fruits, cooked rice is offered. The coconut is offered as it represents the head of the Devata. Finally, Annam is adorned with clothing and flower garlands and is worshipped as an embodiment of the Devata. The Vishesha Dravya Homam is done for the welfare of the humanity and all living forms in the universe. The Taittiriya Upanishad Bhriguvalli declares that first one should realize that the food is Brahman. Taittiriya goes on to declare in a beautiful Samagana. Ahamannam 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 ahamannado ahamannado ahamannadah ahagshlokakrita ahamasmi prathamajaritasya पूर्वं देवेभ्यो अमृतस्य ना भागी यो मा ददातु स इदेव मा वाह अहमन्नमन्नमदन्तमाज्मि अहं विश्वं भुवनमभ्यभवां सुवर्णज्योतिः हरिः ओम. I am food, I am food, I am food. I am the eater of the food. I am the eater. I am the eater. I am he who maketh the scripture. I am he who maketh. I am he who maketh. I am the firstborn of the law before the gods were. I am at the very heart of immortality. He who giveth me, verily preserve me. For I, being food, eat him that eateth. I have conquered the whole world and possessed it. My light is as the sun in its glory. Thus he singeth, who hath the knowledge. This verily is the Upanishad, the secret of the Vedas. Before we enter into the Vishesha Dravya Homam and the Poornima Yagam, please declare the following statements with integrity and authenticity. If you agree to this, please say yes loudly. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that the cosmic energy exists. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that Swamiji, Annam, and Agni are the Chinmaya Vigrahas, embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy.
Yes.
Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that whatever offered during the Vishesha Dravya Homa and the Purnahuti Homa will reach the cosmic source of energy directly. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth of Sohamasmi.
Yes.
That even when I worship, I am Him. Yes.
Yes.
Let us now enter into the Vishesha Dravya Homa.
ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसन्नगाहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि ह्रीं नित्यानन्दाय स्वाहा ॐ ह्रीं नित्यानन्दाय स्वाहा ॐ
अन्नं ब्रह्मेति व्यजानाति अन्नाद्येव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते अन्नेन जातानि जीवन्ति अन्नं प्रयन्त्यभिवं विशन्तीति तद्विज्ञाय पुनरेव वरुणं पितरमुपससार अधीः भगवो ब्रह्मणि तमुहोवाच तपसा ब्रह्म विजिज्ञासस्व तपो ब्रह्मेति ततपोदप्यत तपस्तप्त्वा प्राणो ब्रह्मेति व्यजानात् प्राणाद्येव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते प्राणेन जातानि जीवन्ति प्राणं प्रयन्त्यभिवं विशन्तीति तद्विज्ञाय पुनरेव वरुणमितरमुपससार अधीः भगवो ब्रह्मेति तमुहोवाच तपसा ब्रह्म विजिज्ञासस्व तपो ब्रह्मेति ततपोदप्यत ततपस्तप्त्वा मनो ब्रह्मेति व्यजानात् मनसाद्येव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते मनसा जातानि जीवन्ति मनः प्रयन्त्यभिवं विशन्तीति तद्विज्ञाय पुनरेव वरुणं पितरमुपससार अधीः भगवो ब्रह्मेति तमुहोवाच तपसा ब्रह्म विजिज्ञासस्व तपो ब्रह्मेति ततपोदप्यत ततपस्तप्त्वा विज्ञानं ब्रह्मेति व्यजानात् विज्ञानाद्येव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते विज्ञानेन जातानि जीवन्ति विज्ञानं प्रयन्त्यभिसंविशन्तीति तद्विज्ञाय पुनरेव वरुणं पितरमुपससार अधीः भगवो ब्रह्मेति तमुहोवाच तपसा ब्रह्म विजिज्ञासस्व तपो ब्रह्मेति ततपोदप्यत ततपस्तप्त्वा आनन्दो ब्रह्मेति व्यजानात् आनन्दाद्येव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते आनन्देन जातानि जीवन्ति आनन्दं प्रयन्त्यभिसंविशन्तीति सैषा भार्गवी वारुणी विद्या परमे व्योमन् प्रतिष्ठिता य एवं वेद प्रतिष्ठति अन्नपानन्नादो भवति महान् भवति प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसेन महान् कीर्त्या अनंत संसार समुद्रतार नौकाजिताभ्यां गुरुभक्तिदाभ्यां वैराग्य साम्राज्यद पूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां कवित्ववाराशि निशाकराभ्यां दौर्भाग्यदावां गुदमालिकाभ्यां दूरीकृतानम्र विपत्तिताभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नताययो श्रीपतितां समीयुः कदाचिदप्याशु दरिद्रवर्याः मूकाश्च वाचस्पतितां हिताभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नालीकनिकाश पदाहृताभ्यां नानाविमोहादि निवारिकाभ्यां नमः जनाभीष्ट ततिप्रदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नृपालिमौली व्रजरत्नकान्ति सरिद्विराजत् झषकन्यकाभ्यां नृपत्वदाभ्यां नतलोकपङ्क्तेः नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्याम् शरीरं स्वरूपं तथा वा कलत्रं यशश्चारुचित्रं धनं मेरुतुल्यम् मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरं घ्रिपद्मे ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं कलत्रं धनं पुत्र पौत्रादि सर्वं गृहं बान्धवा सर्वमेतद्धि जातम् मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरं घ्रिपद्मे ततः किं ततः किम् षडङ्गादिवेदो मुखे शास्त्रविद्या गवित्वादिपद्यं सुपद्यं करोति मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरं घ्रिपद्मे ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम् षडङ्गादिवेदो मुखे शास्त्रविद्या गवित्वादिपद्यं सुपद्यं करोति मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरं घ्रिपद्मे ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम् विदेशेषु मान्यस्वदेशेषु धन्य तदाचारवृत्तेषु मत्तो न चान्यः मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरं घ्रिपद्मे ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम् क्षमामण्डले भूपालवृन्दैः सदा सेवितं यस्य पादारविन्दम् मनश्चेन लग्नं घुरोरं घ्रिपद्मे ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं यशो मे गतं दिक्षु दानप्रताप जगद्वस्तु सर्वं करे यत्प्रसादात् मनश्चेन लग्नं घुरोरं घ्रिपद्मे ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं न भोगेन योगेन वावाभिराजौ न कान्तामुखेनैव वित्तेषु चित्तम् मनश्चेन लग्नं घुरोरं घ्रिपद्मे ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम् अरण्येन वा स्वस्य गेहेन कार्ये न देहे मनो वर्तते मे त्वनर्घ्ये मनश्चेन लग्नं घुरोरं घ्रिपद्मे ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम् गुरोराष्टकं यः पठेत् पुण्यदेहे यतिर्भूपतिर्ब्रह्मचारी च गेही लभेत् वाञ्छितार्थं पदं ब्रह्म संज्ञं गुरोरुक्तवाक्ये मनो यस्य लग्नम् रुद्राय ओम नमस्ते रुद्रमञ्जव उतो तैषवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुत ते नमः यात इषु शिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः शिवा शरव्या यातवतजा नो रुद्रमृडजा जाते रुद्र शिवा तनोरघोरा पापकाशिनी तजानस्तनुवाशन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिचाकशीः यामिषुं गिरिशन्तवे शिवां गिरित्रतां गुरुमाहि गुंसे पुरुषं जगत् अहिगुष्ट सर्वान् जम्भयन् सर्वाश्च यातो धान्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रुस्व मङ्गलः ये चेमागुं रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षु श्रिता सहस्रशो वैशागुं हेडयीमहे असौजो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उतैनं गोपा अदृशन्नदृशन्नुतहार्यः उतैनं विश्वा भूतानि सदृष्टो मृडयातिनः अमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीनुषे ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसख्य साहिरे नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते शिवाय नमः उष्णीशं च मकुटं समर्पयामि मुञ्च धन्वनस्त्वमुभयोरात्निजोर्ज्या याश्च देहस्त इषवपराता भगवो वप अवदत्य धनुस्त्वगुं सहस्राक्षजते शुधे निशीर्य शल्यानामुखा शिवो नः सुमना भव विज्यं धनुःकपर्तिनो विशल्यो बाणवाकुम्मुत अनेजन्नस्येषव आभुरस्य निषङ्गतिः या ते हेतिर्मीरुष्टमहस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वदस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुज नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नातताय धृष्टवे उभाभ्यामुत ते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने परिते धन्वनो ॐ ईशानः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणोऽधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः सर्वोपचारार्थे सर्वमंगलमाप्यर्थे सर्वापराधक्षमापनार्थे कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि बृहत्सामक्षत्रभृद्युद्धवृष्टियं त्रिष्टुभौज शुभितमुग्रवीरम् इन्द्रस्तोमेन पञ्चदशेन मध्यमितं वातेन सकरेण रक्षां धारयामि अद्य कृतस्य नित्यानंद हवन कर्मणः परिपूर्णता सिद्ध्यर्थं पूर्णाहुति होमं करिष्ये ॐ पूर्णाहुतिम् उत्तमां जुहोति सर्वं वै पूर्णाहुतिः सर्वमेवाप्नोति अथो इयं वै पूर्णाहुतिः अस्यामेव प्रतिष्ठति ॐ ह्रीं नित्यानन्दाय वौषट् ओम भू स्वाहा ओम भुव स्वाहा ओम भुव स्वाहा ओम भूर्भुवस्सुव स्वाहा ओम हां ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा ओम हां विष्णवे स्वाहा ओम हां रुद्राय स्वाहा ओम हां अनंताय स्वाहा इति चतुर्दिक्षु बलिं दत्त्वा ओम वैश्वानराय विद्महे लालीलाय धीमहि तन्नो अग्नि प्रचोदयात्। कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। ओम शिवाग्नये नमो नमः। सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। सर्वोपचारार्थे कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि। ओम यज्ञेन यज्ञमयजन्त देवाः तानि सर्वाणि प्रथमान्यासन् ते हनागं महिमानः सजन्ते यत्र पूर्वे साध्या सन्ति देवाः। ओम गुह्यातिगुह्य गोप्ता त्वं ग्रहाणास्मकृतं तवम् मोक्षं भवतु मे देव त्वत्प्रसादात् जगद्गुरो। समस्त जप संख्या कलशे संयोज्य दशांगं गुग्गुलोपेतं सुगंधं च मनोहरम् आघ्रेय सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्। सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। ओम साच्यं त्रिवर्ति संयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं मया ग्रहाणमंगलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यतिविरापहम् दीपं दर्शयामि। मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्न सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थे भगुम्रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुमस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः। माधु माधु माधु। सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। नानाविध नैवेद्यानि निवेदयामि। संप्रतसभामे गोपाय ये जनभ्याददातनः तानि स्त्रियावतत्वो सर्गमायुर्वासना महेश्वत्तिर्यवत्रमे गोपाय समृगयत्रैविदास्तुः श्रुतस्तामानि यदुः श्रीनित्यानन्दे
सर्वेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवन् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव अलंकार दीपं संदर्शयामि। ओम अग्निर्नः पातु कृत्तिकाः नक्षत्रं देवविन्द्रियम् इदमासां विचक्षणम् अविरासं जुहोतन यस्य भान्तिरश्मयो यस्य केतवः यस्येमा विश्वा भुवनानि सर्वा सकृत्तिकाभिरभिसंवदानः अग्निर्नो देवस्तु विदे दधातु। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। नक्षत्र दीपं संदर्शयामि। पादोऽस्य विश्वाभूतानि त्रिपादस्यावृतं दिवि त्रिपादोर्ध्व उदयेत् पुरुषः पादोऽस्त्येह भवात् पुरः तदो विश्वं व्यक्रामते शासनानशने अभि तस्माद् विराड जायत विराजो अधिपुरुषः स जातो अत्यरिच्यत पश्चात् भूमिमथो पुरः यत्पुरुषेण हविषा देवा यज्ञमतन्वत वसन्तो अस्यासीदाज्यम् ग्रीष्म इत्पश्शरद्भविः सप्तास्यासन् परिधयः त्रिसप्तः समिधः कृता यज्ञं तन्वानाः अबद्धन् पुरुषं पशुं तैयज्ञं बर्हिषि प्रोक्षन् पुरुषं जातमग्रतः देवायजन्त साध्यार्षयष्टये तस्मात् यज्ञात् सर्वहुतः अशोकस्तागश्चक्रे वायव्याने आरण्याङ्ग्राम्यास्तजे तस्मात् यज्ञात् सर्वहुतः ऋजस्वामानि दक्षिणे छत्रागुप्ति दक्षिणे तस्मात् यजुस्तस्मादजायत तस्मादश्वादायन्त एकेतो भयाततः गावोह दक्षिणे तस्मात् तस्माज्जाता अजावयः यत्पुरुषं यदधो निधाप्य कल्पयन् मुखमुखिमस्य बाहु सा गुरुपादामुच्येते ब्राह्मणो यमुखमासीत् बाहुराजन्यकृतः गुरुदस्य यद्वैश्यः शूद्रो अजायत चन्द्रमामनश्चाग्निश्च दानात् वायुरजायत चन्द्रमामनतो जातः चक्षो सूर्यो अजायत मुखानिन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च प्राणात् वायुरजायत नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षम् शीर्षोऽद्यो समवर्तत मध्यां भूमिर्दिशस्त्रोत्रात् तथा लोकावन्मकल्पयन् वेदाहमेदं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसस्तु पारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि निरीक्ष्य धीरः नामानि कृत्वा विवदत्यदास्ये धाता पुरस्ताद्यमुदा जहार चक्रप्रविद्वान् प्रतिजष्टदस्रः तमेवं विद्वान् अमृत इह भवति नान्यं पन्थायनाय विद्यते यज्ञेन यज्ञवयजन्तदेवाः तानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यासने देहनाथं महिमानस्तजन्ते यत्र पूर्वे साध्यासन्ति देवाः अध्यस्तभूतपृथिव्यैरदाच्च
विश्वकर्मणस्तमवर्तनादि तस्य त्वष्टा विदधद्रूपमेति तत्पुरुषस्य विश्वमायानमग्रे वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तकम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसस्वरस्तात् तमेवं विद्वान् अमृतह्य भवति नान्यस्पन्था विद्यते यनाय प्रजापतिश्चरति गर्भे अन्तः अजायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य धीरा परिजानन्ति योनिम् मरीचीनां पदमिच्छन्ति वेदतः यो देवेभ्य आतपति यो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वो यो देवेभ्यो जातः नमो ऋताय ब्राह्मये ऋतं ब्राह्मं जनयन्तः देवा अग्रे तदब्रुवन् यस्त्वैवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यात् तस्य देवा असन्वशे ह्रीश्च ते लक्ष्मीश्च पत्न्यौ अहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपम् अश्विनौ व्यात्तम् इष्टं मनिषान मुम्मनिषान सर्वं मनिषान ॐ सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सहस्रशीर्षं देवं विश्वाक्षं विश्वशम्भुवं विश्वं नारायणं देवमक्षरं परमं पदं विश्वतः परमान् नित्यं विश्वं नारायणविहरिं विश्वमेवेदं पुरुषस्तद्विश्वमुपजीवति तदिं विश्वस्यात्मीश्वरगुं शाश्वतगुं शिवमच्युतं नारायणं महाज्ञेयं विश्वात्मानं परायणं नारायणपरो ज्योतिरात्मा नारायणः परः नारायणपरं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं नारायणः परः नारायणपरो ध्यानाध्यानं नारायणः परः यच्च किञ्चिज्जगत्सर्वं दृश्यते श्रूयतेऽपि वा सर्वं व्याप्य नारायणस्थितः अनन्तमव्ययं कविपुंसमुद्रेत्तं विश्वशुभ्रुवम् पद्मकोशप्रतीकाशकं हृदयं चाप्यधोमुखम् अधो नित्यापि तस्यास्तेनाभ्यामुपरितिष्ठति बालमालाकुलं भाति विश्वस्यायतनं महते तत्तथगुप्तिलाभिस्तुलं पद्यामोषदन्निभम् तस्यास्ते सूक्ष्मं तस्मिन् सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितम् तस्य मध्ये महानग्निर्विश्वार्तिर्विश्वतोमुखः सो प्रभुग्विभजन्निक्षन्नाहारमदरः कविः वीर्यभूर्ध्वमघसायेरश्मयस्तस्य सन्तदा सन्तापयति स्वं देहमापादतरवस्तकः तस्य मध्ये वह्निशिखा अणियोर्ध्वा व्यवस्थितः शीलतो यदमध्यस्थाद्विद्युल्लेखे बभास्वरा जीवारशोकवत्तद्वीपीताभास्वत्यनुपमा तस्याशिखाया मध्ये परमात्मा व्यवस्थितः ब्रह्मस्पशिवस्तारिष्टे दृष्टोऽक्षरः परमस्वरान् ऋतं सत्यं परं ब्रह्मबोधकृष्णविज्ञलम् ऊर्ध्वरेकं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमो नमः ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसह्यसाहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे कामकामाय मध्यम् कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः तत्र सूर्यो भातिरजतारकमणिमाविद्युतो भातिभूतो यपतिः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं सत्यभासा सर्वपिदं विभाति कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं सुगवेन्द्रहारं सदा वसुतलं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः सर्वोपचारार्थे सर्वमंगलवाद्यर्थे सर्वापराधक्षमापनार्थे कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षाकारयामि बृहत्सामक्षत्रभृद्बुद्धवृष्णियं दृष्टबौद्धशुभिदमुग्रवीरम् इन्द्रस्तोमेन पञ्चदशेन मध्यमितं वातेन सकरेण रक्षान्धारयामि
ॐ योपां पुष्पं वेद पुष्पवान् व्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा अपां पुष्पं पुष्पवान् व्रजावान् वसुमान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति
ॐ तद्ब्रह्मा ॐ तद्वायुः ॐ तदात्मा ॐ तत्सत्यम् ॐ तत्सर्वम् ॐ तत्पुरोर्नमः अन्तश्चरति भूतेषु गुहायां विश्वमूर्तिषु त्वं यज्ञस्त्वं वषट्कारस्त्वमिन्द्रस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं ब्रह्मस्त्वं प्रजापतिः त्वं ददाप आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्सु वरोम् यो वेदातो स्वरः प्रोक्तो वेदान्ते च प्रतिष्ठितः तस्य प्रकृतिलीनस्य यः परस्य महेश्वरः सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः वेदोक्त मंत्र पुष्पांजलिं समर्पयामि मंगलवृक्षाय मंगलं ज्ञानदायिने सदाशिवाय श्री नित्यानंदेश्वराय मंगलम् मंगलं श्री विद्याम्बायै मंगलं कामदायिन्यै सर्वमंगलदात्री नित्यानंदेश्वर्यै मंगलं मंगलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मंगलं परावतार नित्यानंदाय गुरवे मंगलं ध्यानमूलं गुरोर्मूर्तिः पूजामूलं गुरोः पदं मंत्रमूलं गुरोर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरोः कृपाः भौमाखिलांडकोटि ब्रह्मांडकायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतारभूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव चतुर्वेद प्रिय चतुर्वेदम् अवधारय ओम अग्निमीले पुरोहितं यज्ञस्य देवं ऋत्वजं होतारं रत्नधातामं हरिः ओम इषेर्त्वोर्जेत्वा पायवस्तो वायवस्तदेवो वत्सविता प्राप्यतयुश्रेष्ठतमाय कर्मणे हरिः ओम अग्न आयाहि वीतये गृणानो हव्यदातये निहोता सत्सि बर्हिषि हरिः ओम शन्नो देवीरभीष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शन्नोरभीष्ट्रवन्तु नः हरिः ओम देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव आगम श्लोक प्रिय आगम श्लोकानवधारय।
श्री भगवानुवाच अति कौतूहलाविष्टा पृच्छस्येतत् शृणुप्रिये यन्मे नेत्रान्तरे वह्निर्यद्वामृतमनुत्तमं तत्सर्वं कथयिष्यामि योगयुक्त्या शृणुप्रिये यत्स्वरूपम् इदं शुद्धं व्यापकं सर्वतोमुखम्।
देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव द्राविड वेद प्रिय द्राविड वेदम अवधारय।
शिवा திருச்சிற்றம்பலம் தோடுடைய செவியன் விடையேறிவோர்துவன் மதிசூடி காடுடைய
சுடலை பொடி பூசியன் உள்ளம் கவர்கள்வன்
ஏடுடைய மலரான் நான் பணிந்தேத்த
அருள் செய்த பீடுடைய பிரமாபுரம் மேவிய பெம்மான் இவனன்றே.
சிவா திருச்சிற்றம்பலம்.
देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव घनपाठ प्रिय घनपाठम अवधारय।
हरिः ओम गणानां त्वा गणानां त्वा गणपतिं त्वा गणानां त्वा गणपतिं त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे गणपतिं त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे गणपतिगुं हवामहे गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविगुं हवामहे गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं गणपतिमिति गणपतिं हवामहे कविगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनां कविगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् उपमश्रवस्तममित्युपमश्रवस्तमम्। हरिः ओम। देवदेवोत्तमं देवता सार्वभौमम् अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायकं श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेतं श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवम् अष्टपुष्पैरभ्यर्च्य सर्वस्याप्त्यै सर्वस्य जित्यै सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। सर्वोपचारार्थे सर्वमंगलवाप्यर्थे सर्वापराध क्षमापणार्थे श्री गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थे कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि। रक्षान् धारयामि।
मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने सदाशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्ये सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परावताराय गुरवे मङ्गलम्। न गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोरधिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानात् परं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरोर्मूर्तिः पूजामूलं गुरोः परम् मन्त्रमूलं गुरोर्वाक्यम् मोक्षमूलं गुरोः कृपा। अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम। तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष महेश्वर। न गुरोरधिकं न गुरोरधिकं न गुरोरधिकं न गुरोरधिकं। शिवशासनतो 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 शिवशासनतः इदमेव शिवं त्विदमेव शिवं द्विदमेव शिवं त्रिदमेव शिवम्। मम शासनतो मम शासनतो मम शासनतो मम शासनतः।
Nithyanandam, we have come to the conclusion of today's grand Nithyananda Homa. Thanking all the viewers for joining us for this entire Guru Poornima Brahmotsavam celebrations. Join us again at Kailash for all the celebrations of Dakshinayana. We welcome you with our love and respects. Thank you. Nithyanandam.
Adaram maduram vadanam maduram nayanam maduram hasitam maduram hadaram maduram vadanam maduram hadaram maduram vadanam maduram nayanam maduram hasitam maduram nayanam maduram hasitam maduram hridayam maduram gamanam maduram hridayam maduram gamanam maduram nitya
हरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं वेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुरा वेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुरा पाणिर्मधुरा पादो मधुरो पाणिर्मधुरा पादो मधुरो नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरं नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं गीतं मधुरं पीतं